like I'll probably have to have you send the recording because it never records on my end when I do this
All
because
right.
I'm on the phone.
All right, no problem. You can get started.
Okay, thank you. Well, welcome to Grue, and thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, Rocco. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, thanks. So I guess the first question I want to start asking you about the film is like the first time you're reading the script for it, like what did you love most about the film and about Leo, like the first time you're reading it?
I would honestly, I was just fascinated by somebody who was a person of the law who took an allegiance to uphold the law and who actually became who had mafia family and actually became intertwined with organized crime, and then somebody who was a husband on top of that was chasing an acting career. And in Martin Scorsese's Goodfellas, I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah, definitely, I know.
Mm-hmm.
And like in the film, like Sam and Leo, they definitely have this strong bond. And watching it, like you can tell you and David formed this like strong bond.
Yeah,
And how did you and David like form this amazing bond on set for the film?
yeah, we just kind of we met, and then we just took it upon ourselves to start rehearsing and start meeting. We would go to Patty's diner in Toluca Lake and read through and share information and read through the scenes together, and just do that work that you do with if you're working with somebody. And we had that luxury of just kind of getting together beforehand to work on the film.
Okay, okay.
Got along really good. We get along really good too.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
And was it fun to like I mean you actually kind of have like Leo has a double life sort of in this film, like a cop, a husband, a mob, working for the mob. Like I mean, was it fun like playing like both sides?
Yeah, it was fun. It was a very layered character. I think he's definitely got the most layers as far as the characters in the film. He's definitely got the most going on. So it was a lot of fun. I think just navigating uh, the family life. He's a father and a husband, and then he gets home and he's got to answer to his wife. There's that scene that was like one of my favorite scenes. Was just like sitting down with his wife, and she's like, "Where is all this money coming from?" He really doesn't have an answer, and he's like, "Please don't ask me about this stuff."
Hmm.
So for me, it's like having those tender moments with his wife, and he's not this big tough guy when he's home with his children and his child and his wife, which is, you know, bad people. They're not bad to all. They're not always bad to people that are out there. They have family, etc.
Exactly. Oh no, yeah, no, 100%, yes. And in your opinion, like, how do you think like Sam and Leo got away with what they did for so long? Like it went on for quite a while.
I don't think anybody suspected it. I think they did their job and they got the bad guys. It was also a different time when, people, not necessarily they trusted cops, but they didn't ask cops questions. And there was that, I think it's called the blue wall or whatever, like where, don't ask, don't tell kind of thing with cops. And also, there weren't cameras, there wasn't social media, there wasn't people following, there weren't cell phones, so they could get away with this kind of thing. And then who wants to investigate? Who wants to be a cop who investigates other cops? That's the Tim Delgado character.
Hmm.
That's not an easy thing to do if you're in the NYPD. Is to go investigate other cops and make the department look bad. There's
Oh
a
no, for sure.
take that on.
Yeah, 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 for sure. And excuse me, I don't know why I got something caught in my throat over here. Did you have to do any like training like to learn how to be a cop? Like did they give you any kind of training, or did you study it or watch any like cop films or anything?
Some stuff about the 7-7 precinct. Was it the 7-5 precinct? I'd be honest, I only had a month to prepare.
Oh
So
wow.
yeah, it was only a month to prepare. So I just started reading his book before he got caught. I started watching the documentaries. I just started working on a material. I didn't really do much cop work. It didn't feel that I didn't feel like I really needed to for this role. I'm sure if I had more time, I totally would have. But I had to do bigger things than get involved with the cops, uh, the department kind of thing.
Okay, okay.
I just had to do I just had a certain amount of time, so I had to just get to the core of who he was and understand his relationships and learn the script. But I would have loved to do that if I had more time.
True, true.
Yeah.
And what did you like doing on set? Like what did you like doing between takes?
Resting. Look, man, Rocco, I like resting between things. I like sitting down. You know what I mean? I was wearing a big, I gained like 15 pounds for the role, but then I had a big fat suit on. I had lifts that were this high. I had like a bunch of I was wearing a jacket with a tie. It was just my hair, mustache. So it was a lot of stuff that was on me. So and when you're wearing that stuff, you start to feel like a big guy. So for me, it was I just want to just sit down and rest and be quiet for a little bit. But resting was my biggest thing.
Okay. What about song? Like, did you listen to any songs like while you were filming? Like any
I
music?
to I guess that Rolling Stones song "Sympathy for the Devil" became kind
Oh
of
yeah,
in this, just kind of walking that line. And I also listened to when I was working on it. I listened to a lot of uh, Four Seasons, Jersey Boys. I listened to.
definitely.
I think that Leo, growing up in the time that he did, would probably listen to that kind of music.
Nice, nice, great songs.
And he moved to Vegas when he got older, so that was it takes a certain personality to move to Vegas.
Oh yeah.
This I was listening, yeah.
And the last question I'll ask you is, where could fans follow you at and keep up with everything?
Yeah, that's my Instagram. JeremyLuke 323 is my Instagram. I'm not on Facebook much. I'm not on TikTok, but that's how people keep up. And tag me on whatever you got going on, and that'd be great.
Awesome. Thank you so much. It was very nice meeting you. Thank you.
Yeah, nice. Where are you in New York, Rocco?
Billy.
Oh, cool. Philly. Yeah. I'm from New York.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
You're just a drive over the bridge.
Well, I'm in LA now, but yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for doing this. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you, Rocco. Have a good one, man.
All right, you too.
All right. Take care. Thank you, buddy.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, thank you for setting it up.
Thanks, Rocco. I'm gonna get some water before the next one.
All right.
Awesome.
Okay,
Thank you,
thank
Rocco.
you.